All right, get ready for this one.
Oh, yeah.
We are diving deep into a Copa del Rey semifinal that was absolutely crazy.
Absolutely bonkers.
Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid.
It was a statement.
It wasn't just a match.
It was more than a match, for sure.
A 4-4 draw.
Yeah, a 4-4 draw is wild enough on its own.
It is. But this YouTube video breakdown,
oh, yeah,
it shows us that it was even crazier than that score suggests.
Even crazier.
Atletico Madrid, right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate.
They scored 2 goals in the first 5.5 minutes.
I know.
I mean, can you imagine the pressure on Barcelona?
I can't imagine.
The commentators were stunned.
Rightly so.
And frankly, so was I.
Yeah.
So what was Atletico doing?
Well,
That caught Barcelona so off guard.
they were clinical
Yeah.
in exploiting Barcelona's defensive weaknesses.
Yeah.
Particularly on set pieces,
Okay.
for those unfamiliar.
Yeah.
A set piece is a play that happens after a stoppage, like a free kick or a corner kick. Atletico used these moments to create chaos in Barcelona's penalty area, leading to some, shall we say, unconventional goals.
Yes, the commentators even called
Yeah.
some of those early goals strange.
Strange goals, for sure.
It felt like anything could happen.
Oh, no, it's...
3 goals in the first 19 minutes.
Oh, tell me about it.
It was a whirlwind,
Yeah.
a constant back and forth that left everyone breathless.
So Atletico's strategy was clear.
Okay.
Capitalize on every mistake.
Yeah.
Barcelona made a few early on.
He did.
What's interesting is that while Atletico was strong on set pieces,
Yeah,
their open play was a bit more vulnerable.
it's true.
Yeah.
Barcelona managed to find some openings
Yeah,
in Atletico's defense.
for sure.
In fact, one of those openings led to a remarkable goal
Oh, yeah.
from Lewandowski.
Uh-huh.
The commentators were gushing over his skill,
As they should.
and rightfully so.
For sure.
He's only 17,
Oh, wow.
and he's already showing a level of composure and talent
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty rare.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is.
Lewandowski's goal showcased his incredible dribbling ability and
Yeah.
awareness in the box.
Yeah.
He didn't just score.
Right.
He created that scoring opportunity with his movement and vision.
Yeah,
His performance definitely turned some heads.
it did.
But on the other side,
Yeah.
Julian Alvarez was instrumental in setting up Atletico's attacks.
Yes, he was.
His vision and passing were on point.
Alvarez was everywhere.
Everywhere.
He had a hand in several of Atletico's goals.
Yeah.
It felt like he could see the play unfolding for anyone else on the pitch.
Huh.
This matchup of young talent,
Oh, yeah.
Lewandowski and Alvarez,
Yeah.
really adds another layer of excitement to this already thrilling match.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
It's like watching the future of football unfold before our eyes.
I know, right?
They represent the next generation of talent.
Yes.
And based on this match,
Yeah.
that future looks pretty bright.
But back to those early goals.
Right.
Atletico's early dominance was unexpected.
It really was.
He was.
They were aggressive, organized,
Yeah,
and incredibly efficient.
I mean,
Their 2 early goals forced Barcelona to completely rethink their approach to the match.
they had to.
They did.
And even though Barcelona eventually settled in
Uh-huh.
and found their rhythm,
Yeah.
Atletico never let up the pressure.
Never.
They nearly tied the game in the final seconds with a shot that had everyone holding their breath.
Oh my gosh, that last-minute scramble was heart-stopping.
I know it was.
It just goes to show that even in a match that seems destined for a draw,
Yeah,
every second counts.
it does.
And it highlights just how unpredictable football can be.
1 minute you think you've got it figured out,
You think you know what's going to happen.
and the next, the entire game flicks on its head.
I know.
It's that constant tension and
Yeah.
unpredictability
For sure.
that keeps us coming back for more.
Precisely.
Yeah,
This match was a prime example of that.
it was.
The drama, the goals, the individual brilliance, it was all there.
It was a true spectacle.
It was a
Yeah.
true spectacle.
Yeah, absolutely. And that near goal in the final seconds,
Oh my gosh.
it really makes you think about Barcelona's defensive strategy.
I know, right?
They were clearly caught off guard
Yeah.
by Atletico's early intensity.
I mean, their back line seemed a bit disorganized at times.
Yeah.
Especially during those set pieces.
Yeah.
They definitely have some work to do if they want to shore up their defense moving forward in the tournament.
Right.
But let's talk about the individual performances a bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've got some rising stars on both sides.
Absolutely.
Julian Alvarez
Yes.
was the architect of Atletico's attack.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, his passing was so precise,
He was.
creating those scoring opportunities that put Barcelona on the back foot. He was always looking for that killer pass.
He was.
And Barcelona struggled to contain him.
They did. I think one of the things that impressed me most about Alvarez
Yeah.
was his composure.
Yeah.
He never seemed flustered.
Nope.
Even when Barcelona started putting on the pressure.
Yeah.
He just kept creating chances, dictating the pace of the game.
He's got that veteran presence on the pitch.
I know, right?
Even though he's still so young.
It's wild.
It is.
And speaking of composure,
Yeah.
Lewandowski's goal for Barcelona was just phenomenal.
It really was.
To weave through the defense like that at 17.
I know.
It's clear he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Yep.
I mean, that goal wasn't just luck.
No.
It was a calculated play. He saw the gap in the defense,
Right.
exploited it with his speed,
Yep.
and finished with clinical precision.
And the commentators said as much.
They were very impressed.
Oh, yeah.
It's the kind of goal that makes you sit up and say, okay,
Yeah.
this kid is special.
Yeah, for sure.
It reminded me of some of the great goals we've seen from the legends of the game. Like
Yeah.
that ability to not just score,
Right.
but create a moment of brilliance. It's something you just can't teach.
You can't teach that.
It's instinct.
Instinct.
It's talent.
True talent.
And it's clear that Lewandowski has it in spades.
Oh, yeah, he does.
This match was definitely a roller coaster of emotions.
It was.
The early shock of Atletico's goals.
Well,
The excitement of Barcelona's comeback.
oh, yeah.
The tension of that last-minute save.
Yeah.
It was a match that had everything.
It did.
And I'm still trying to process it all.
It was a lot.
It was.
I think that's the beauty of football, isn't it?
It is.
It's a sport that can surprise you,
Yeah,
challenge you,
it can.
and ultimately leave you wanting more.
Yeah,
This Copa del Rey semifinal was a perfect example of that.
it was a good one.
It was.
It was a match that will be talked about for years to come.
It will be.
And what's really interesting is that despite the draw, this match has probably raised more questions than it answered.
I think so.
Can Atletico maintain that level of intensity
Right.
throughout the tournament?
Yeah.
Will Barcelona find a way to tighten up their defense?
Good question.
These are questions that we'll be following closely.
Yeah, we will.
It's definitely going to be an exciting finish to the Copa del Rey.
I think so.
This match has thrown a wrench into everyone's predictions.
It has.
It's anyone's game now.
For sure.
It's funny.
Yeah.
We went into this deep dive expecting to analyze a 4-4 draw.
Right.
But what we really uncovered was a clash of styles,
Totally.
a preview of future stars,
Yeah.
and a whole lot of tactical intrigue.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I mean, we saw two completely different approaches to the game.
Uh-huh.
Atletico's early aggression
Yeah.
versus Barcelona's more measured
Right.
possession-based style.
Yeah.
And the fact that they both resulted in 4 goals.
Yeah, I know.
That's what makes this match so fascinating.
It really does.
It's almost like a case study
Yeah.
in how there's no single right way to play football.
Exact.
Both teams had their moments of brilliance
For sure.
and their vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
But I think the real takeaway here,
Yeah.
and it's something we've touched on throughout this deep dive, is the sheer unpredictability of the sport.
Absolutely.
It's true.
This match was a masterclass in chaos and beauty.
It was.
It was a reminder that even when you think you've seen it all, football can still surprise you.
It can.
And that, I think, is what keeps us all hooked.
It does.
Oh, sure.
So as we wrap up this wild ride of a deep dive,
Yeah.
I'm left with one question.
Okay.
Can a draw ever be as exciting as a win?
Ooh. That's a good one.
After watching this match,
Yeah.
I think the answer is a resounding yes.
I completely agree.
Sometimes the most memorable matches
Yeah.
aren't about the final score,
Right.
but about the journey,
Uh-huh.
the moments of brilliance,
Yeah.
the twists and turns,
Yeah.
the raw emotion that unfolds on the pitch.
All of it.
And this Copa del Rey semifinal
Yes.
certainly delivered on all fronts.
It did. It really did.